Have you ever found yourself scrolling through social media, completely absorbed in someone else's drama, even though you know it doesn't really matter?
Oh, absolutely. I remember one time a friend sent me a screenshot of a celebrity feud, and instead of going to bed, I spent the next hour deep diving into the comments. I couldn't look away.
Same here. And that's what we're exploring today. Why are we so drawn to gossip and drama? What's going on in our brains when we can't resist the latest scandal?
We'll be breaking it down from a social psychology and media influence perspective. I'm Munich.
And I'm Sol. Welcome to Mind Matters, where we unpack the psychology behind the things we do every day. So, Unik, let's start with the basics. Why do you think gossip is so irresistible?
Well, I think it's because gossip feels like a shortcut to connection. I remember being in a group chat where someone shared a rumor about a coworker, and suddenly everyone was chiming in. It felt like we were all in on a secret together.
That's such a good point. Social psychologists actually say that gossip serves as a bonding mechanism. When we share information, especially about others, it creates a sense of belonging.
And let's not forget the entertainment factor. I had a friend who got into a public argument on Twitter, and it was like watching a reality show unfold. I couldn't stop refreshing my feed.
Totally. And there's science behind that too. Our brains release dopamine, the feel good chemical, when we consume dramatic or shocking news. It's like a little hit of excitement.
Which explains why I keep falling for those clickbait headlines. You won't believe what happened next, even though I know it's probably nonsense.
And media companies know this too. Sensational stories grab attention. And in the age of social media, attention equals profit.
Speaking of social media, have you noticed how algorithms seem to know exactly what kind of drama will hook you? It's like they're feeding your addiction.
It's a vicious cycle. But why do we personally enjoy it so much? I mean, we don't need to know that two influences are feuding.
Some researchers say it's a form of social learning. By observing how others navigate conflict, we subconsciously pick up on social norms and power dynamics.
So, in a way, gossip is both entertainment and a life lesson. Fascinating. But let's be real, gossip isn't always harmless. Have you ever been on the receiving end of it?
Unfortunately, yes. A few years ago, a rumor about me spread at work, and it was so frustrating because it wasn't even true. I felt like I had no control over the narrative.
That's awful, Unique. I've been there too. I remember a friend once shared something personal about me in a group chat, and it completely changed how people saw me. It's like gossip can strip away your agency.
That success isn't about grinding yourself to dust, soul. It's about working smart. And here's the revolutionary part: actually enjoying your life.
Especially online, where you don't see the real world impact. It's so easy to spread rumors without thinking about the consequences.
And sometimes people do it for the thrill. Being the first to share juicy information can give you a sense of power or importance.
But at what cost, right? It's like we're trading someone else's well being for a moment of social validation.
So, how can we stop ourselves from getting sucked into gossip and drama?
First, be mindful of your media consumption. I had to mute a few group chats because I realized I was wasting so much time following pointless arguments.
Same here. And second, try to redirect conversations. Instead of talking about people, focus on ideas or shared interests. It's a small shift, but it makes a big difference.
Another tip is to curate your social media. If certain accounts or platforms keep pulling you into negativity, unfollow them or set time limits.
And if drama is happening in your personal life, don't be afraid to step back. You don't have to engage in every conflict.
It also helps to surround yourself with people who don't thrive on negativity. The less you engage, the less drama finds you.
And if you ever find yourself too deep in gossip, ask yourself, how does this really affect my life? Is it worth my energy?
So, today we learned that gossip isn't just mindless chatter, it's tied to social bonding, emotional engagement, and media influence.
But we also have the power to be more mindful about the drama we consume and spread.
If you enjoyed this episode, follow us for more deep dives into the psychology of everyday life.
And let us know, what's a topic you'd love to hear us unpack next?